cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat, to the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat, to the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. I'm from the bottom of the barrel, came apart it in the gravel. All black be my apparel, Glock 40 pointing at you. We storming niggas' castles, my niggas is going cashews. I like it, I take it, I ain't gotta fucking ask you. Terrorist mindset, deadly the thoughts, shoot and bury the nonsense. And piss in the corpse, you niggas small like the fine print. Fall in line of the pop quick, you forgot your reminder. They're probably the livest, respect over everything. Cash come included, my clique get everything. Mash on the music, biz, it is what it is. These are the breaks, separate the real from the G's and the fakes. Cut the grass low, poison all the snakes. Stash the cash flow and let it roll till it breaks. Life only determined by success. And since I'm born blessed, ain't no doubt me and the team next. We coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat, to the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat, to the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck.
Never lose love like sleep, I'll be stretched out. Everybody on my line, that's why I stepped out. Mark Gatorade, stone face gripped up. Mouth split, Tony talking Tiger gear ripped up. Pound reppin', G checking freshman. Top hat pimped out like the West End. Musical, wise guy, no lie. Real hard, true eyeball, eyeball. Nigga pick a side, killers never switch a side. Money or the power, push the way I feel inside. Down the deal a day, still celebrating. Pop another bottle for every hater hating. Both hands, middle finger in the air. Shining on both so you see them shits clear. Playboy, ice grill, we ain't scared. And you can keep them ugly bitches over there.
Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat, to the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat, to the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck.
They don't wanna see me shine. Might go blind and the blind can't leave the blind. Dropping gems on them, they don't pay no mind. Nope. It ain't worth throwing pearls and swine. Love that fast money, wanna stick something. But a slow million better than a quick 100. One line at a time, keeping hits coming. Uncut blow, take a whiff of it. It's a shame what they do for wealth. Wanna be Wayne, shoot yourself. Like December 31st, let off them choppers like it's January 1st. July 4th with them fireworks. Put that mask on, October 31st. You the best, guess we the worst. This is my world, Mr. Universe.
We coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat, to the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat, to the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck.
Coming live in the back, can't pardon your disrespect. From the G's to the goon, little homies on deck. This is boom back like a terrorist threat. Keep it gully good, can't shame my rap. Spit a universal code, take game and bet. Homie Creek, think, bring your gang and set. I'm a suicide king, never bang regret. From the bottom of the barrel like the game is fit. As long as I'm alive, too legit to quit. The hustle is turn trying to flip the script. Don't let the struggle burn, you gotta flick the switch. Third pound on the groove, go ridiculous. Oh.
Stayed out the argument the other day, but I'll probably be the instigator tonight.
There's a certain feeling in this.
The Eagles looking to change the Commanders again.
Like week
Bills
5.
Mafia looking to quell the Viking squad, the vicious Vikings.
Vikings.
I think are we
salute to the vicious
overlooking
Vikings.
the Vikings right now? Nobody's taking them serious. They do have a 7-1 record. One loss this season. Haven't played great in every game, but they learned how to pull through every type of game. So with that said, what are we doing?
With the switch versus Full Auto 5. Y'all, it's a rematch. Glock with the switch versus Full Auto 5.7. 50 rounds in each. Which one's gonna win?
Salute. Welcome to Bangin' Aces Live and Direct Sport Commentary. Live with your host, the Bang Usa. Salute to the Bang Usa tribe. And we are back for Monday Night Football, folks. We are back for Monday Night Football. Close the door. All right. Season 4, Episode 17, JFIELDS versus Tua Tagovailoa, Rivalry KO game. Not looking good for JFIELDS right now, but Browning versus Bo Nix, rising in the North, falling in the West game. Parsons Vengeance return. Recap from last night, we'll talk about Week 4 delivered vengeance, chaos, and survival under the lights. Micah Parsons stormed back into Dallas with poetry in his pass rush. Dak Prescott answered with near perfection. George Pickens carved up the secondary. Jordan Love matched every throw, and the Cowboys revealed themselves as NFL's ultimate paradox. Number 1 offense and number 2, 32 defense. Around the league, Jaxson Dart in news enters, gets his dub for the G-Men, and Patty Mahomes were winners. Jerry Jones won the headlines. Geno Smith and the Ravens lost ground again. The Giants lost Malik Nabers to brutal ACL tear. Marcus Mariota somehow grades out as the NFL's best QB, while Cleveland drifts further into quarterback purgatory. Now, the chaos spills into Monday night. Justin Fields and Tua Tags, a rivalry uniforms, rivalry KO game. Both quarterbacks concussion prone, so have to be careful. Jake Browning versus Bo Nix, rising off, falling in the West. Things have been looking rigid and raw for sophomore campaign. Bo Nix, can he get it together and balance the 180 side where he can maintain his victorious and his high touchdowns from last year? Get back to that. BALDSC brings the courtroom, the comedy, and the confessional straight into prime time every week. And this is the conclusion of Week 4 tonight. So yes, folks, thank you for being here. This is hashtag BALDSC, Bangin' Aces Live and Direct Sports Commentary. And I am your host, the Bang Usa. Salute. Thank you for being here. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe. And even that notification bell, so the next time I go live, y'all right there with me. So we got a 10-0 game. We have a 10-0 game. Let's get that up, right? Sorry about my lateness. It's just got in, so I had to get going a little late. But we here now, and it's 2:38 left in the half. So we'll have a halftime show, a lot to talk about. And we'll check on the Bengals game in the meanwhile, because they should just be getting started. Look like they just getting started now. Anyway, so that's good. But the Dolphins up 10-0, man. And the Jets, well, they're in trouble. Both these teams is a must-win game, or they could forget about the rest of the season. Everybody thought the Jets were going to be that much better with the absence of Aaron Rodgers. Like Aaron Rodgers was the only problem last year. And I've been telling y'all, Aaron Rodgers was middle with a pack last year. Better than some of your playoff quarterbacks, bro. So he was not the sole problem of the Jets. They said it was coaching was the main issue. That was not the main problem of the Jets. Hence why A-Rod was originally tight anyway, right? In disagreements. They miss field goals. They have problems with dropping big passes. They had problems. They bring in Devontae Adams, and they had problems getting him the ball. They had problems protecting the quarterback. They had problems in the secondary. Supposed to have one of the best defenses with Gardner, with CJ out there, and we don't. They was like 20-something last year. So they have a lot of issues. They run game, have two devious rushers, but they can't rush the ball. You have a defensive coach, again, on this team. Defensive head coach, Robert Salas, defensive head coach. Now we got another defensive head coach. And you have to quarterback develop. You have to develop here. And, you know, Tom Brady just recently went on I believe it was the Herd, and he was talking about rating coordinators. We don't do that. We don't rate coordinators, but we rate coaches. We rate players, but we don't rate coordinators. So if you got the Jets coach was a top coordinator from the Lions last year, right? As a defensive coordinator, he was a top. But what's his offensive mind like? And if his offensive mind is back on the 32 end of offensive coordinator, then how is he building and representing and how is he building and helping develop a brand new quarterback? He's a defensive coordinator. Now you're going to tell me, oh, he has to hire an offensive coordinator. All right, now here we go back to the rankings. Right? So I see what Tom Brady was meaning by that. And the Jets are in trouble, bro. Trouble. Miami is too. They're on the verge of everybody shipping everybody out. Tyreek Hill, Tua Tagovailoa sitting down, shipping out their coach, all of that. So, you know what I mean? Like, don't get it twisted. But trying to make it all the old man's fault, who got the Steelers at the top of the North right now. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Because y'all gonna wild out if I told y'all he was one of the top 7 quarterbacks right now. And he keeps going up with the game that DK had this week. He keeps playing like that, smelling salt packs like that, and playing like old Aaron Rodgers. How far can the Steelers really go, right? So, yeah. I'm on one. I seen y'all yesterday, and I'm talking about it all. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm on one. Welcome back to BALDSC with Primetime Football Doubles as a courtroom comedy club and a confessional vote. Week 4 ends with Monday night doubleheader. That isn't pretty, but it's meaningful. Fields versus Tua in a survival fight, and Browning versus Mo in a reality TV quarterback audition. But before we dive into the KO game in Miami and the Mile High Test in Denver, we rewind to Sunday night. Micah Parsons' vengeance returned in Dallas. Did good. The one sack accredited to him may have saved the game. may have saved the game. Dak Prescott was trying to be slick. He was trying to take it all by himself, and Micah said, nope, get over here. Get over here. Did him ever so dirty, man. And yeah, they ended up in a draw. I can't believe they played for a draw. Jordan Love. Can't believe that happened. But yeah, they ended up in a draw. Like it or not. You know what I mean? You can't really get too crazy with it. But it was kind of you know what I mean? Bad clock management. But he had played such a great game that you can't even fault him. Like he just taking his time, no sense of urgency. Don't spike the ball, run a play, none of that. Like they just let the clock tick late, and they ran out of time to make something happen, and they had to take the kick and play for the field goal. I had to ask myself, is it smart to play for the field goal in OT? Is it smart? I mean, I know that it's the game, right? But when you want to rather play to win, when you want to play for the respect of the football society, but then again, I had to think about that, and I remember when the Chargers was playing to win, when that coach was playing to win. Even now, Dan Campbell, when he plays to win and goes for a fourth down, if they don't make it, it's heavy slander. It's heavy slander. It's only week 4. Yeah, it's not a loss, but it's not a win. It's dead even. They kind of balanced themselves out in the North with that tie, right? So, Lions are back in the fray in the North. You know what I mean? And Packers. Because if that's how your defense is going to be, rawr, hear the Lions roar. Hear the Lions roar. They not playing, bro. They not playing. So, just wanted to just state that, man. Sir Charles, salute, man. Salute. Thank you for being here, man. Everybody come in. Thank y'all for being here. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Get in the chat. Hashtag your team. And tell me who y'all going for. It is a 10-0 game in Miami. Jets look like they can't get nothing going right now. Jets can't look like they can't get nothing going now. Now, I done got all over the Jets, man. With Tua Tags, Tyreek, Waddle, all those guys, A-Chan, all y'all guys are not off the hook either. I don't know what the start of this season was for y'all. Y'all look worse than the end of last year. And y'all have no excuse. Base may have something. Base may be onto something. When he says, everybody got used to the coaching and they on to him. I tend to not agree with him, but maybe he's right. Maybe he got something there. You know what I mean? Because I think Tua's playing way more scared. I think the coaching is coaching scared. Because of Tua, they don't have the time for Tua trying to protect him. But you can't worry. If you put him out there, you call the plays, and he has to run the plays, right? So took them 4 weeks. They started this game marvelous. They up 10-0. Just have to score to stay in it, or the Dolphins could blow it open. They had the number 1 offense. Tua, even last year early, he was one of the best quarterbacks. That was in this man's offense. Then he got the concussion and straight to the bottom of the barrel. So I don't know if it's game planning. I don't know if it's no repetition. I think they have a fast team. They have a lot of trick plays. And yeah, if you ain't going for the trick, you're not gonna get blasted you're not gonna get blasted off the off the line by Tyreek Hill if you ain't going for the trick, right? The end around and all of that stuff, right? So I don't know, man. I just got a funny feeling about both these teams. I think they the bottom of the East. They're gonna stay the bottom of the East. I'm a Jet fan, but I just think the Patriots went to the bottom of the barrel and retooled quickly within a 3-year frame and got back in it. And they may be second best in the East, but they're better than Miami and the Jets right now. And that's in a 3-year window, 3-4 year window. I think what they did in Foxborough was kind of dope. You know what I mean? Yeah, they had Mac Jones there when Bill Belichick last year. It didn't work out. He was Bill Belichick's vision. The next coach comes in. He brings his vision. Mac Jones is not part of that vision. He's not working. He gets shipped out. That coach never gets to get his quarterback, right? He never gets to get his quarterback. He gets fired. Or actually, he drafts Drake May. They put him in. Drake May does okay, but they fire that coach, right? Bring in Vrabel. Vrabel got them already, got the character base there already different. And Drake May, highest EPS in efficiency, highest EPS since 2009 in Patriots. Who was the quarterback in 2009? Look at that shit.
Come on, she's a human. Come on, what? Come.
Word. So that's where I'm at with that. Let me get into this game. Justin Fields 6 of 8, 39 yards, and in the shotgun right now. Justin Fields passes, hits his man. Wilson gets it. First down. Goes down. Garrett Wilson's been playing high football right now. A good level, but it hasn't made a difference. More of the same. They have to utilize Breece Hall a little bit more. They're not doing good with that. Sauce Gardner is supposed to be a lockdown guy, you know what I mean? Malachi Moore, all these guys, right? But Jets is just more of the Jets story, man. That's why, I talk all that trash about Tua, but the Jets just got problem, man. Let's go look at the Cincinnati game. Bengals is up 3-0. Okay, Jake Browning. T. Higgins. All right, let's go. What you doing? Oh, you coming here with some type of bump on your head, boy. So let's look at Denver. They're supposed to be a good team. They 1-2. They could start 1-3 with a loss today. And oh my goodness, head to the bottom of the barrel. Kansas City moves up to right underneath the Chargers. They 2-2. Vegas lost. They moved down to the bottom. They 1-3. Denver had a chance to move up and tie with Kansas City and be right behind the Chargers. The Chargers went to 3-1, so this is not accurate. We'll take it down. They get their first loss to the Giants yesterday, and big deal. But a 40-40 tie for these guys, man. 40-40 tie. Some people say they want to get rid of the tie. Over the middle, incomplete pass, JFIELDS doesn't do it. 5 seconds left in the half. Then we could talk about the 40-40 tie over here. I got to see where the other game is at. There we go. Let's go into the half. Jets don't score in the whole first half. That is pathetic, bro. That's what I mean. Jets, they went and got JFIELDS. Another team I thought they was too good for themselves. They thought they couldn't unlock JFIELDS more than he had been unlocked in the 4 years he had been in the league. They thought they could create him and make him better into his college days. And the NFL is just, he can play football. He's just not an elite in the NFL level. Like, he's not an elite. It may take him 5 or 6 years. Well, he's in his 5th year. But it may take him some time, Sam Darnold time, to get accustomed to the game, right? And the game speed. But now he's getting his bell rang. He keep getting concussions. And I don't feel sorry for the Jets. Every team had a chance to bring the gravitas in. That would sell tickets, that would put people in their seats, and they would have gave them hope. He only led college in FPS completion percentage, bro. He was the most accurate. He got the Johnny Unitas Award, but y'all wanted to be stay far away. Y'all wanted to protect your coaching seats. You had no vision. The vision you had was broken. Y'all should have at least had a backup to JFIELDS. Y'all should have at least went and got a suitable backup to JFIELDS. At least the Giants did that. They didn't know they was taking in the draft. They went and got two veterans that can throw the ball. And then they went and got a rookie out the draft. So that's the one thing they did right. Now, the thing that they did wrong was start the slander stories and they did the same, it was just ironic. A leopard don't change his spots, right? Can't change his spots. They did the same thing in the Danny Dimes thing. Like, they wanted to justify the Danny Dimes selection so bad in the top 8 pick that, you know what I mean? And Danny Dimes was nowhere a first-round draft pick. But because of his size and his demeanor, he looked close to Josh Allen and all of that stuff. They went and they went and got him, right? So they did the same thing right here. But this time, they put out bad information to protect themselves. They helped bury Shador, devalue him, and started the nonsense. Cam Ward struggling. I didn't have Cam Ward as my top pick. No, I did not. I had Shador over him. I had Shador second to the Heisman, Cam Ward third. Based on the Johnny Unitas Award. You know what I mean? Based on Shador being the most sacked person in college. And still putting up the numbers. All right? So I had it like that. So all these teams, the Jets, the Dolphins, the Saints, Atlanta, the Browns, who else? Who else? The Giants, they all had they snicker moment. But now the season is here. Now the season is here. We're in week 4. So all that trying to dope the fans up, all that doping the fans up with excuses and projections and silly projections, it's not worth it no more, bro. Like, it's not gonna work no more. You know what I mean? It's not gonna work no more. People see the truth. People see that Joe Flacco is no Aaron Rodgers. People see that Joe Flacco can't score more than 10 points a game. People see that he's too slow. That it's just time to hang it up. I know you like football, Joe, but that team is full of youth, and that youth is not for you, right? It's out your era. The game is changing. He's going to say, oh, I was salivating to beat the one-on-one coverage. You can't beat the one-on-one coverage no more, Joe. You used to be a good man throwing the long ball, and you could throw it here and there, but the timing is off, Joe. You got to sit down, Flacco. You got to sit down, and you should want to sit down. You shouldn't want to be embarrassed out there week after week like this, getting benched at the end of games every game. You shouldn't want that. The Browns shouldn't want that. The dog pound should be going crazy. Release the gravitas. Right? Or release Dylan Gabriel. It's time. It's time. Matter of fact, y'all a week late. Y'all a week late. Dylan Gabriel should have been in this week, week 4. Now you got one more. But the gluttony inside you, the gluttony, yes, it's gluttony for the set of the organization, owner, GM, coach, Stefanski, all of y'all. Like, it's gluttony. And the gluttony only tanks the value, right? The gluttony only tanks the value. The gluttony only tanks your season. The gluttony, maybe the gluttony's for Arch Manning, I don't know. But it only tanks your season, and it's a bad look. We shouldn't see Joe Flacco take another snap. Quinshawn Junkins, all the great draft picks that they drafted this year, it's going to waste. It's going to waste. Another wasted year with Garrett. It's another wasted year with Garrett, man, and that's bad. That's one of the most phenomenal pass rushers in the game, and Cleveland defense is the top 3 defense. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So it's sad, man. It's sad because they don't want to move from the old man. It's been pretty evident 2 or 3 years in Cleveland that I need a quarterback. How many times you're going to run into the same wall, bang your head into a wall? What is the sense in devaluing the Johnny Unitas, man? Like, what is the sense in that? If his name was Andrew Luck, y'all would not did that. His name wasn't Caleb Williams, and I still think he could have a better career than Caleb Williams, but we're not gonna know because he got treated badly as a rookie, right? Caleb Williams is in from day one. Took a lot of slander. They've been real patient. They got him multiple coaches. They got him multiple weapons, receivers, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Roma Dunze. They even went out this year and got Loveland, got rid of Keenan Allen, and went and got him another wide receiver, right? So, who's a really good wide receiver too. They've been real patient. It's sad Shador won't get the Flacco treatment, nor will he get the Caleb Williams treatment. It will be get in there, produce. Oh, you threw 2 interceptions, bench him. He got to get out of Cleveland. Everybody's mad at him because he didn't take the Ravens or the Eagles job, but I'm with him on that. This was the opportunity if they wanted to be fair about it. But you know, they don't want to get snubbed. They don't want their third round pick to get embarrassed and all that. So, and show they was off in their snicker moment and their decision making. It's just ironic. All those months, all the NFL talk was how they was sabotaging him, and then like 4 or 5 months in, they could have been snubbed those stories by releasing the Ravens story, by releasing the Eagles story, but they didn't. They let those stories go because there was some truth to them, a la Boomer, a la Eric Dickerson, a la Deion Sanders. But I told y'all, Deion Sanders is back. He's back on the podium. He's talking a lot of trash. He won some games. He's losing some games. He's missing his boys. And I ain't just talking about his sons, but all his boys. And Colorado's hurting. But he's still talking. And when he start talking, that pressure, and he start wielding that gravitas around like a lasso and shit. Yeah. That guy, yeah. I don't know what he gonna decide to do ultimately, but after he played his boys, all his boys, in the first season in the league, I could see him making a decision to level up. I'm hoping that he does, but you know, with him saying he didn't want to coach on this level, he want to coach on that young level. I would like to see him stay on that level. I don't know if he should stay at Colorado though. He needs to go to a school that's gonna get behind him 100% and pay him his real value and let him be the mentor he's supposed to be. But yeah, then Shador comes out this week and he says he's better. He could play football better than most of the quarterbacks in the league today, and everybody has a heart attack about that. Oh, he needs to shut up. This kid needs to behave himself. He needs to humble himself. He just needs to zip his lips and get out there and study. He just needs to, yeah. All that fuckery shit that every motherfuckers is talking. You old ass bastards. If that man didn't believe in himself, y'all be talking even more shit. He been humble, and now he said he believes in himself, and y'all talking hot shit. Rex Ryan going in on him. Everybody going in on him because they know he's supposed to be a quarterback. But they want to know. They want to lash him, right? They want to lash him. This is what they want to lash him. You got to earn your right to start. You got to earn this. Oh, you're talking too much. Shut up and dribble. That's what it reminds me of. Shut up and dribble. That's the personality. The Ocho Cincos, the Rex Ryans. Shut up and dribble. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, bro. Shame. The truth is he's a 5th round draft pick because they made it that way. But everybody playing him like he's supposed to be a 5th round draft pick is what gets me and what tells me what all of y'all doing. It's a crock of nonsense. He comes out, plays well, doesn't have any interceptions, any fumbles, and they want to say, oh, it's just a preseason game. Then in another preseason game where the other person has interception, oh, it's just a preseason game, right? But then you play another preseason game where you drive the field with dink and dunks and, he can move the ball. He's good. Then you have another preseason game where the other guy gets sacked 5 times and, he's fucking horrid. It's like, it's no balance. It's too extreme. It's either too extreme or not extreme enough, not real enough. And I'm over it, man. I'm over it. So, yeah, Shador should, I believe, him looking around the league, seeing Cam play, struggle. Bo Nix play, struggle. He played against these guys in college, right? Caleb Williams play, struggle. JFIELDS play, struggle. Browning, struggle. Joe Flacco struggle right in front of his face while you're on the sideline, right? And everybody else he's played, he felt like he could compete with all of them, and he's supposed to. They all struggling. Now the reality will come when he get in the game and he struggle a little bit. But he's not in the game. And for y'all to be mad at him because he's not in the game, like he has a choice to do that, put the pressure on Stefanski. Which he's going to be on the hot seat soon anyway. But you know what I mean? If not already, put the pressure on Stefanski. Put the pressure on Andrew Berry. Put the pressure on these guys, bro. That's just how this is done. That's just how this gets done. Dog Pound got to go crazy. Don't go to the next game, Dog Pound. Make sure there's empty seats. You understand what I'm saying? That's how y'all going to do it. That's how it's going to get done. You understand? Wright has them a letter. Something. You know what I mean? Do something. Because they not listening to the radio. They not listening to the reporters. The reporters are in cahoots. All of that. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. So everybody mad at Shador. Jaxson Dart gets a start, and everybody get mad at Shador. But they glaze the young boy, the young Anakin co-play guy over there. You know what I mean? It's insane. It's insane. Good game for Jaxson Dart first game. He came in, added something, but all that excitement about him running over linebackers and stiff arming, that's what we need. That's how Danny Dimes got in trouble. Our memories are so short, bruh. That's how he got in trouble. Dable loved that man too when he was running with Saquon Barkley in his playoff year. He didn't protect him either. He didn't draw up the plays to throw down the field either for him. And Danny Dimes was doing it until he got hurt. And when he got hurt, then it got real. And you gotta hit that number one. You know what I mean? Jaxson Dart, the reverse happened. He's running, he's doing his thing, he's trying to run people over. How many people? Man, imagine him trying to run and Nick Bonito hit him, or Micah Parsons hit him, or one of these guys hit him. Like he better learn how to slide. That's what y'all tell everybody else. The Bo Nixes, the Jordan Love. He better learn how to slide, putting his shoulder down. Yeah, I think that's cute until he's out the game. Then you're going to be blaming Dable. But it's already Dable's fault because, they called design run plays. You know why? Because they ain't have time to game plan to make sure he hits his plays. So they got the design run plays from the Danny Dimes era. That's Dable book, right? Now, he young. He know how to read right now. But now, as teams start to prepare, they ain't know what to prepare for. With Dart, after you display a little bit, now they're going to prepare for him. Now they're going to spy him. Now they're going to start putting that lick on him. And, man. So I hope that he can last. With no Nabers, all you have is Scatterbull. Yeah, that brings juice to your team. But you need to be able to throw the ball down the field. Robinson is no number one. He can't even be that. They're going to have Slayton, but we know from the past he's not a number one. Is he suitable? Yeah. They better go make some magic. But salute to Dart. Who else? What else? Jaxson Dart. Patty Mahomes. Chief Dynasty is intact. Stop saying they are done and finished. They looked good yesterday on the return. Andy Reid sharpening them swords. And, Jerry Jones, he always wins the headlines. He justified his trade last night with that high-scoring game against the Packers. The Micah Parsons-led Packers as Bo Nix runs for a touchdown. That's what they do. Bo Nix, Jaxson Dart, Played 5 years, I believe, in college, Jaxson Dart, bro. Oklahoma for a few years. He does this, you know what I mean? Like, but he still wasn't better than Shedeur last year. I don't care how you put it. You know what I mean? I don't care how you put it. Shedeur had the weakest line, and he still was better than all of them. Like, so I just want to I'm going to keep saying that. I'm going to keep saying that. So it's not a surprise when Shedeur comes to the game and he looks like he could play at this level. Losers, Geno Smith, Adonai Mitchell. Adonai Mitchell, man, he goes to reach the ball out over the line and drops the ball right out the back of the end zone. Must have been the worst fumble at the line in history, bro. But every year we get guys doing this. I know he felt bad. The Colts lose a game by seven points that he could have had right there. It just was crazy. Danny Dimes got a chance to go down and score. He ended up throwing an interception. So when you put the pressure on, and it goes back to what I was saying a few episodes ago, when you put the pressure on and they get their happy feet, and you have to do it, when Danny Dimes has to do it, and he's been in that position as a Giants quarterback, man, when you had to do it against Dallas, when you had to do it, he couldn't do it. He usually threw an interception. He usually made a fumble. So you got to keep him out of those situations, right? But I'm not going to bash Danny Dimes because he played well enough to win that game yesterday. And Adonai Mitchell's fumble really did him dirty. Ravens Super Bowl aspirations are going down the drain. Down the drain, rude boy. Yeah. Yeah, they Super Bowl aspirations is going down the drain. I think, they Super Bowl aspirations going down the drain. But they only have 3 losses, and Lamar hurt, which is scary. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure his leg was hurt, or if he was feeling tight, he went and sat down. I think he was more agitated, more angry that his team was playing so bad, and he seen the loss coming. He conceded it early. I don't know if he'll be out there next week. He may have to take a week off, but I don't think they could afford for Lamar to miss games right now with 3 losses, starting 1-3. We'll see. I believe they got a bye coming up, and we'll see. Malik Nabers, ACL tear, brutal loss for the Giants. We went over that. Woody Marsh, breakout game. Running back 1 for Houston. The rookie comes up big. Falcons offense is very real. It's not a dream. They balled out yesterday. Penix, and all of them, they looked very different from being blanked a week ago to measly Panthers. Micah Parsons, not your average rookie. He's in rare company, or he's joined rare company, the Mosses and them, in his first 4 games, which is amazing. With a star like Mike Evans, who's hurt for a couple of weeks, but chasing 1,000 yards every year since he came in the league, and running down to the concluding his career and still getting those 1,000 yards. It'd be nice to see Micah Parsons go over 1,000 for his first season, and Mike Evans get his 1,000. You know what I mean? It looks like it could happen to see when Mike Evans gets back. Marcus Mariota, shockingly, the NFL's highest graded QB right now. Mariota's balling, man. They lost yesterday. They lost yesterday. They missing Jaden Daniels. Mariota is nice, first-round draft pick. Another guy that took some years to get busy, but is a career backup. the role of Marcus Mariota is the role that I think Dylan Gabriel will be in. He's good, but not good enough to be the elite and really take a team. Cleveland has to find that out. Cleveland, Flacco, and the franchise, I told you, they gluttons. The franchise drifting in quarterback purgatory, and that's just how it is. We went over this yesterday, but just to repeat it, week 4 began with Rodgers detained in Dublin, bubbling in Dublin, and ended with Dak and Love dueling in Dallas. Yes, now it spills into Monday night to find Fields versus Tua. Tua's up right now. Browning versus Bo Nix. Bo Nix looks like he just took the lead. And Langston Hughes once wrote, "Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is broken-winged bird that cannot fly." So Parsons, Dak, Love reminded us the vengeance and survival yesterday. Real good game, but both those team defenses really sucked yesterday, and if that's what they giving up, good luck making it to the playoffs. I told y'all got to be a top 20 defense, not a 32. And I would say top 15 defense. You got to be a top 15 defense. I don't care if you got the number 1 offense in the game. And Browning and Bo fight for their identities tonight, and we'll get into that play-by-play now. Salute. Welcome to BALDSC. This is Bangin' Ace Live and Direct Sport Commentary. I touched on a lot of different things. I know. Y'all think that I'm all over the place, but this is all about design, folks. Tillman. Hold on, let me get this off the screen real quick. Tillman quit the FBI because of immigration policy. Let's give NFL Tillman a hand for making that gracious decision. And thank you for your service, bro. Leaving the NFL, going and working for the FBI for multiple years, going through president changes and shifts, and then watching the immigration policy and the treatment of people change, and reminding them very much of his youth, his family, for the disenfranchised being oppressed. Immigration now is being oppressed, and the immigration policy has kicked them out. So I wanted to give him a hand and a shout out for that. Salute to him. Prayers up for Malik Nabers. And let's get back to, let's go to the play-by-play. So it's a 7-3 game for the Bengals. Denver game. Let me get that score up there for y'all. Let's take that down. Let's nope. That. Higgins get it. Higgins catches a flag on the play. They're not having it. They're not having it. Chase Brown is struggling. Bengals is struggling. I need Bo Nix. I need to put up Bo Nix. I need a picture of Bo Nix. Coaches on the hot seat: McDaniel, Stefanski, Taylor, Dable, and Raheem Morris. Raheem Morris might be safe. Dable might be safe another week. Stefanski and McDaniels, Taylor, all these guys are in trouble. That's the Bengals guy. Chase knocked down. Detroit, Denver defense, one of the top defenses, man. So Waller got 2 touchdowns tonight. Miami just scored again. Miami making a statement. Oh, there we go. That's what I needed right there. That's what I needed. How long will they wait as the rookies sit? Release the gravitas. Yeah, release the gravitas, bro. Cleveland, bro. Dog pound, y'all need to go off, man. Y'all need to go off. Let's go. Cowboys got the #1 offense and the number 32 defense. That's crazy, bro. Basically not here, but I'm still gonna do it. Basically, you gotta come on if you want to debate it. But I double checked it today, and they talking about it all on the Twitter. And even though Jossie is undefeated, Drake May has outplayed MVP Josh Allen this season. Let's go. Tyreek Hill was carted off the field in the Dolphins game. That stops that nonsense. Can't trade him now. So that stops that nonsense. That stops that now. I thought I was playing, right? I had that big debate yesterday because I knew it was coming out today. I knew it was going to come out today, bro. I knew it was going to come out today. I was a little ahead of it, but I knew it was coming out today. There you go. That's the career stats, right? 4 weeks of play. Josh Allen, Drake May has more passing yards, but he's bad. He's right under Josh Allen. Like, if you ask me, Josh Allen is a little above him based on efficiency. And the passer rating tells you that. 109.7, 109.4. 10 touchdowns to the 9. They both have 3 rushing touchdowns. Drake May has 1 more interception. So, you know what I mean? But he has less passes thrown. More completions, right? Less passes thrown, more completions. That's how he's better. He has more passing yards, 1 touchdown less, 1 interception more. These were the arguments I was saying last night. But they don't want to be real. Keep him out there talk. He's the first quarterback to win as many games and put up the numbers he's put in consistent games since 2009 in Patriotville. Who was the quarterback in 2009? No, I'm not saying he's just like that quarterback. What I'm saying is his yearly play to this year is up there like greats in a great time. Who won the championship in 2009? You know what I mean? Like, then this was supposed to get your mind going a little bit and make you start really thinking about different things. Some people just have it cut off. Like, no. Joshie. You know what I mean? Like, he's not the best this year by far. You know what I mean? But he's up there. By the end of the year, he could be the best. But so could Drake May at this rate. You know what I mean? 7-3 game still. Broncos, Bengals. Nobody has Darren Waller starting today. Justin Fields just ran for a touchdown. Let's get back to that game. 7-3 game, Broncos game, 12:07.5 remain. We'll move to the. We'll come back here. Denver about to get the ball back, so we'll come back there. All right, Justin Fields. So 17-10 game. Let's get that in there. Correct that real quick. All right, Jets, they right there. Touchdown out of this game. See if they can get it now. Get it back. See if they can get it back. That's an inference call. Automatic first down. Let's go. So, Sir Charles, I said a lot tonight. How you feel about, you disagree with anything I'm talking about? If you do disagree, just put it in there and I'll respond accordingly to each thing. I know I've been kind of getting through it fast. Anybody else have anything to say against what I'm saying? Hey, feel free. You know what I mean? Feel free to disagree. You know what I mean? We don't hate on difference of opinions here, but we do back our takes. You know what I mean? We do back our take with facts. So I would ask you to back your take with a fact, rather that's a stat, rather that's old history knowledge, whatever. Just back it with a little fact. Fact over favoritism. You know what I mean? Facts over favoritism. Really? Tyreek Hill hurt.
Ain't no like they pulling out without him.
What was that? That's Tua? Tua Taz, little run. You better stop playing, bro. Yeah, you ain't live in Miami. You get dark under that Florida sun.
They might lose this stuff. It's only a 7-point game.
Yeah, Miami. Jets can still come back and win this game. Screenplay. Oh, good. Darren Waller got 2 touchdowns today. Nobody expected that. Nobody expected that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sir Charles. Yeah, I heard Tyreek is in there. He's gone. Gone. Flag on the play. Tua Tags playing with fire, running the ball. Tua Tags, 7:04 on the clock. You know, he playing with fire. Here you go. Well, I have who on my fantasy team? Oh, all right now. Tua takes a hit. Gets up from it. They call a foul. He hit his head on the floor a little bit too, man. Then we find out. Then he gets us smiling. He gets us smiling, but he gonna have to go in the routine. He look funny right now. Like, let's see what he does. He gets back. Hands it off. Very next play.
Oh, he's still up. That's a strong ass man. That's a grown ass.
To attack, bro.
What is that?
Playing big time football player. Nah, he ain't on nobody's fantasy team. Darren Waller, he probably is, but he's gonna probably be on a bench. He wasn't doing much this season. This is actually his first game or second game. That was actually his first 2 touchdowns on the season. But he got him 2 in the same game. 2 attacks in the red zone, goes to the left, scrambles out, completes the pass to Waddle for a first down. Waddle gonna get busy now that Tyreek gone. And it's a flag against New York, giving them up more yardage. Coach Glenn better get them under control. Coach Glenn, you better get them under control. They're not being disciplined right now. Waddle made that first down look easy, too. There we go. Watch Waller. Pitch. There we go. A-Chan, easy, touchdown. Jets could not stop that. They can't stop that man. Once he gets that momentum. And okay, that is coach calling those plays. Another trick play. They look pretty official to me. Like, unless the Jets just suck, they don't know how to read. Five missed tackles. That tells me that the Jets just suck. 5 missed tackles.
Horribly suck.
Missed tackles in the red zone. Not stopping a touchdown. Delayed pitch to the right side of the formation, and A-Chan makes it look easy.
No cheetah, no problem.
No cheetah, no problem, my son says.
No cheetah, no problem, apparently. Just can't get it done without one of their weapons.
You was talking about Walker or Wilder? I don't have no Walker. I don't have Wilder. I didn't believe in them. The Wilder's coming off of retirement, I believe, right? Isn't that Kelsey Plum X-Man doing the videos and all of that?
What are you talking about?
Darren Wilder. I think that's Kelsey Plum X-Man.
Yeah.
Doing all the love videos and all that, the breakup videos with Kelsey Plum lookalikes and shit like that. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
So he coming out of retirement. I didn't know if he was going to be in shape. He always been a good target, but, you know, he had to get into the speed of the game. It took him 4 weeks. It might be a little too late. They don't get this double and get this W and start heading back. They start 0-4. Just start 0-4. Drop the first quarter, like Cam said. Drop the first quarter of games. Your team is just playing like ass. You ass. Stop trying to deny it.
They was married. They wasn't just a regular couple. They was married for years. Crazy, deranged. Let's get the scores up here. Let's correct the scores. $24-10. Goodness gracious. 24-10. Dolphins look like they in cruise control right now. Just gotta figure it out. 14-3. They didn't figure it out when I was a kid. They ain't gonna figure it out now.
Bad organizations. They wanna bang their head against the wall. They rather bang their head against the wall than select the gravitas, because they can't do what they want if they select the gravitas. The gravitas is going to keep them in check, keep them under the camera. Mims runs a reverse around the edge. Wide receiver Mims runs a reverse around the edge and takes him up 14.
To the crib.
Broncos up 14-3. Let's see. I've got to be losing. Bo Nix ran for a touchdown already. Got to be losing. Mr. Bo Nix ran for a touchdown already. Let's see. Yep. Very much so. 167 to 160 right now. Base got it. Knew that was gonna happen. That's cool though. No points from Jalen Warren. Barely any put out from Keon Coleman. And a hurt game for Lamar Jackson. Got me in this position right now. And I lost, and I'm losing by 7. You know what I mean? So either one of those guys produced just a little bit. Pearsall hurt. No, man. One of those guys produce just a little bit more for me, I win that game. I don't know where that's gonna leave me though. I needed to win that. Let's check my other leagues. Dolphins defense playing big right now. Miami gets the ball back. 2:35 left in the game. Let's check the score on the other one. 2:35 left in the quarter, I should say. Let's go check the Bengals game. Bengals can't do nothing without Joe Flacco. The Cup of Joe show became the Chase and Chase show. Chase down the Chase down show. Yeah, Joe Burrow, Cup of Joe show. Cup of Joe show. His Cup of Joe show is now Chase the Bag show. The Chase, the double Chase, the 2 times Chase show. That's a bad look, man. Trying to go over the top like that all the time, bro. Cuban bobblehead went off for me last night, boy. Him and bobblehead went off. Romeo Dobbs. Romeo. All right, Sutton, I need you to get busy, brother. Need you to get busy, Sutton. So I could win this other game. That was an offsides. Bengals punt back to the Bengals. Bengals punt back to the Broncos. This league, Cam Ward is killing me. I gotta figure something out ASAP, bro. ASAP. I'll do that Wednesday, but I think I know what I'm gonna do. There's a couple people there that I could change to Cam Ward. Trevor Lawrence, Michael Penix, Aaron Rodgers, C.J. Stroud, and Brock Purdy. So I got to make my decision on which one of those guys I want to ride out the rest of the season with. Because Cam Ward, I'm probably going to give up on Cam Ward. I gave him 4 weeks to show me just one good game, and he could have stayed on my bench. But he didn't show me the one good game, bro. Like, it's only getting worse every week. He's getting sacked more, everything. Like, you know what I mean? I can't take it. Like, let's go NFL stats. Let's go look at the stats next. Let's go to next gen stats. I want to see what the sacks are. $17 sacks in 4 weeks, bro. 127 sack yards given up for Cam Ward.
His leg twisted like that, nigga.
Who?
Hells?
I ain't see it. I just heard he got carted off, so he must be done.
Nigga, his leg was like this.
He got carted off the field. That's an ACL.
God, no, his leg bent the opposite.
That's why I never tell players to play through their contract negotiations because of plays like that. Because Nabers played yesterday. Like, you never know what day it's going to be that your joint goes, right? And Nabers non-contact. He went to jump for the ball. As soon as he went to jump, he must have felt his joint pop. He just jumped straight up and just folded, hit the floor. Boom. Knee done. Tyreek Hill got his joint cracked up. Hey, that's why I don't pay people to play through their contract. Get your money. Tyreek Hill got his money, though. Oh, his ankle is turned. His ankle is turned. It's broken. They broke his ankle. At least it's not his knee.
They saying season-ending injury.
Yeah, it's turned.
They said his knee is a knee injury, not an ankle injury. They said, look, his leg.
Yeah, when he turned his leg, it looked like his leg was still straight, but his foot was turned.
That's his knee.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Took his knee out. That's wild.
That's old.
That's wild, Sir Charles. That looked painful. That looked painful. Yeah, he was married to Plum. I knew it. And I'm only one in one league this week, and I'm dominated when one in that league, bro. Love B. John and Irvin, they held me down. Tyler Warren and Amarian Hampton held me down. They got nothing from me. I think I scored the most. Yeah, I scored the most this week in that league, 230. Tyreek Hill. Fair wide receiver Tyreek Hill dislocated his knee. Hill is an ambulance on the way to the hospital to confirm. Thank you, Sir Charles. That's crazy. Tyreek Hill. Go next. 20 points. He just racking up points. Just racking up points on me, Bo Nix. Just racking up points. At least pass to Franklin, man. Keep it close. Pass to Franklin. He gonna get the points from passing it to Franklin anyway. Hand off to Franklin. That would be petty. Oh, 14-3 game still remains. Broncos D just being who they are. They are lockdown defense. They wasn't going to get easier for Browning. Browning would have had to be way better. Way better. Way better. Way better. Way better. Green Bay Packers going to bye next week. So I got to get defense. I got to get defense without letting that defense go. That's going to be It's gonna be a trip to do, buddy. It's gonna be a trip to do, buddy. What was that, Franklin? Nah. Yeah, it might be him. That might be him. Here we go. Bo Nix in the red zone again. 52-80. Play action. Moves to the left. Fires. Out of bounds at the 5-yard line. I was going to play Tootin in the Monday night game, but I don't dare do it. I can't take a loss. You got to put your studs in. This stud that hasn't been working, so maybe I'll go. Damn, I gotta play McConkey. I gotta play McConkey. I play him over Sutton, that's all. I need to play Sutton too. That's Philly Eagles. Come on, get in there. Can't get in the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. 4th and 1. Knicks call him back. Stays on the field. Going for it like my son said. 2:15, 2:13. 4th and 1. 14-3 game. 2:08. 4th and 1. Knicks behind center. Single back. Timeout, I believe. Timeout before the 2-minute warning. I'm screwed in the one league because of Lamar Jackson. (14-3), they ain't get it. They got stopped. Did they get stopped, y'all? Yep. Oh, he throws it. Yes, he caught it. Interception. And the Bengals D comes up big. Stops the score. Thank you. I needed that. Let me go check. Let me check on Basie. With Basie, how much that took away from Basie. That's what I mean about raw talent. Raw. He has that rawness still. He was more solid last year in the red zone. Like he knew when to run. I can call it luck, whatever, but he was just more solid last year. I can't trust none of the Bengals, man. I got T. Higgins. I'm scared to play him, bro. Just watching a game like tonight, yeah, 2 early catches and gusto. That's my problem with that. Like, yeah, that interception, bro. Cam Ward, 17 sacks, getting fumbled. Just a bad team. I think any quarterback would look bad there right now. I really do. Yeah, I'm going to have to sit Cam. I got Cam Ward in so many damn leagues. I got to get rid of his ass. Big time sack. Big time sack for the defense. Denver defense. Looking solid. Big time sack. Come on, Franklin. You got to get busy. Got to get a couple more, Franklin. Got to get a couple more, baby. Denver about to get the ball back again. Still 14-3. What's the Dolphins game looking like, man? That's the end of that game. Should be coming up. We'll go back to it now. Jets get a 43-yard touchdown. A-Chan ain't playing. Oh, Fields had that 43 yards. 24-13 game. 24-13 game. Jets struggling, just getting past 10 points. Ironically, Cleveland Jets. Ironically, the Jets, and they've been struggling to get past 10 points. Got 13. They like to lean on them kickers, boy. You got to make a play now, man. You're down. What? 10-9. They're down 9. No, they down 11. They down 11. Big run by A-Chan. Still on his feet. 9-yard gain. Easy. Chomp, 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 chomp. Yeah. Fields needs relevance. Quickly running room relevance. Tua needs redemption. Both carry franchises that flirt with chaos more than stability. The stage feels like rivalry fight. One of those prove who's real. The stage feels like a rivalry fight. One of those prove who's real and who's right. Tua Tags has all day, overthrows his receiver, incomplete pass, no flag, the defense. So I said earlier, a quote from Langston Hughes, hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Week 4 reminded us some dreams that were broken. Others learned to fly again, like C.J. Stroud and them. Now week 5 arrives, carrying new questions. Fields not proving he's more than a placeholder, according to this game, right? Can Tua hold on to his window? Can Browning steal the North? That's a heck no. Can both survive the West? With the Bengals losing, that puts Aaron Rodgers and Mike Tomlin, DK Metcalf, and them in first place in the North. We are the North, right? We are the North. Once again, back-to-back seasons, Steelers are in first place of the North. Now, last year, took them to about mid-season to lose it, to about week 7 or 8. And they lost first place back to the Ravens. But it's ironic they're here again, and the Ravens at the bottom of the barrel this time, along with the Browns. Now, we all know Ravens probably have one of the best offenses in the league, and they're stacked with teams. But they have a lot of injuries on the defensive side of the ball, and it shows. Their defense is rated 32nd or 31. 31. You know what I mean? They can't do nothing with that. They can't think of a Super Bowl if they can't solidify that defense. As people start to get healthy, how far will they be out of it? You know what I mean? Is the question. I really feel bad. I really feel bad for the Ravens and Lamar. But then again, the Ravens have had a good little minute, a good little window to get things in order. And they've had good teams. The championship got to be earned, man. And I think that's where Lamar's at as a leader. It has to be earned. And it's not going to be earned if you're consistently fouling the game up. If y'all consistently giving the game back. If y'all consistently letting Lamar get hurt. Now, Lamar has to get rid of the ball and make quicker decisions. It gets harder, though, year after year. As teams prepare for you better and better, it gets harder. So, you know, basically went in on Lamar yesterday, deservingly so. We've been going in on Patty and I'll wait my segment for Joshie Allen because had he lost his Saints yesterday, he'd have been slaughtered. I couldn't really get him yesterday because he won. But man, Joshie Allen, bro. Joshie Allen. A good quarterback. Has a decent team, Cookie Monster now. I don't know where their defense is ranked. I gotta look at it, but probably top 7, somewhere in there. So it's definitely a team that can go to the championship. All right, 24-13 game, 10:39 on the clock, third down. Jets looking a little lifeless here. A little lifeless. They need 2. It's a 2-possession game. They looking lifeless. Let's go back to see how the Bengals is looking. Sutton. Cortland Sutton scores a touchdown from Bo Nix in between 2 defenders. I needed that. What did that do, though, for me? What did that do for me? Bo Nix is balling on me, boy. Balling on me. Touche, Basie, touche. Yeah, that touchdown just got me the lead. Yeah. Let's see if we can win. I need that first W in here. Beat a 3-0 team, that would be so hot. I need that. Yeah, Lamar Jackson, he probably thought he was coming in to smoke me. Jacobs did me dirty last night. So did Fergie. Yeah, let's go. I should be able to run away with it. Let's go. I get that W. That actually makes me smile. I get that W. That tells me my season has began. The first victory. My team is pretty good. Ward played bad, and it's a team that I had Ward in. He played bad, and for me to still win is crazy. Go piss him off. He thought he had the undefeated team. He gonna have to make some adjustments though, because Lamar sits a week out. Big deal. Halftime in the bank. 21-3. Bengals blowing the Broncos blowing the Bengals out. Bengals can't get nothing going on their offense. That's embarrassing, bro. That's embarrassing. Let's go back to the Jet game. That is embarrassing. $24-13. Fields. You gotta score, Fields. Here they come for Fields. 4-step drop back right over the middle. Wilson. Shut down quick. 5-yard gain. Nothing. 7:25 left in the quarter. Fields have to attack now. Nope. They punting. Man, JFIELDS is disappointing me, bro. I expected him to have a way better season. I guess sitting out 2 weeks with a concussion slows all that down, but Wilder making it look easy too today. Yeah, Wilder implemented into the offense might be better for them than Tyreek Hill, because they still got the Washington guy, they got Etienne, and they got Waddle. Right? So you still got speed in the slot and on the edge. Then you got Etienne. They look stronger. I know Tyreek Hill is a dominant number one, but giving them a tight end is a quicker release for quick release. Tua, who's a lefty, he can hit the tight end off the trick plays a little faster than hitting the number one, who's getting doubled most times. The tight end is going to match up against the tight end, against the linebacker. And if he's big like Wilder, he usually can outplay the A-Chan, running all through the Jets. Jets defense was suspect last year. They looked very much the same. Jets defense was a top, was an 18, 16, around there last season. For the season, they don't look much different. They look 18, 20. And they still got a lot of names over there, but they don't. They don't have. I can't even call it because they do have a lineman and they have linebackers. I think they dealing with some injuries right now, but still. Fumble! Did Miami fall on it? Achane fumbles. Got it. Paul fell on it, so it's still Miami ball. .448 on the clock after the fumble. Dolphins still have it. 2nd and 7. Handoff. Nope. Play action. To Julian Hill. Gets another first down. Gets in the red zone. They move the ball easily against this Jet defense. Everybody went for the ball fake. Oh, Lord have mercy. Mike looking fine right now. Tua 17 for 24, 177 and 2 touchdowns, threatening the third right now. Handoff to Achane coming. Missed tackle. And they tackle him right on the line. 3:47 on the clock. And yeah, that's one of them. That's one of them days. Who gets the Hemi Award for week 4? Let's see. Get wrong with that. No. Who gets the Hemi Award for week 4, man? Got Dak Prescott who's playing on the MVP level. DK Metcalf, who had a marvelous day yesterday. Puka Nacua, who's the number 1 wide receiver in the game. Or Jaxson Dart, the rookie, the young Anakin Skywalker over there. Welcome to the dark side over there. Yeah. Remember, Anakin Skywalker ended up being the bad guy. Let's remember that. But they worry about Shador and what he's saying, right? Yeah. They worry about Shador and what he's saying. Shador looked so sad yesterday with the headset on the sideline watching his team get smoked for the 4th week in a row. He just looked so sad over there. Like, come on, coach, you going to put one of us in? Like, then Gable comes in at the end, doesn't really do much. But it's a dead giveaway to where they feel comfortable, what they feel comfortable doing, trying to get Dylan Gable comfortable in the mind of the dog pound and all of that. And it's just not going to work, man. Unless he come out and do what Jaxson Dart did yesterday, go for 130, run for a touchdown or 2. It's not gonna be like that, bro. It's not. It's really not. Like, as soon as he start getting sacked up and getting the antsy feet and all that, like, it's gonna be fun to watch. Not Dylan get sacked up. It's gonna be fun to watch the response and reaction of the coaching staff. It's gonna be fun to watch the reaction of the Cleveland media who tried to match his value and his fame to the gravitas, bro. It was no match. The gravitas was sucking and eating him up. He comes out and says the crazy shit in the preseason about being a gamer and not an entertainer and all of that. Like, And they tried to give him every excuse. Oh, he wasn't talking about Shador. He wasn't. He was talking about you guys in the media. He's talking about the media. Oh no, like cut it out, man. The gravitas is what he was talking about. He don't know how to be a natural entertainer. Shador's a leader and an entertainer at the same time. He don't know how to do that. The gravitas is too much. But I'm gonna love to see the response and reactions. As he throws touchdowns, we already know the glaze. The extra glaze is gonna come. But it's no phase to the gravitas, man. He's been okay in that realm for a long time. Dylan Gabriel has to get comfortable there. Can he lead that locker room full of men? Can he do that? Can he inspire them? Can he bring the juice? Like Dart and Scatterboo. They got Quinshon Judkins bringing the juice. They need a leadership. They need a leader of men. And I'm sorry, Joe Flacco, go be a leader of your children and form them into future men. Form them into future men, future quarterbacks for the game. Get them ready. It's time to pass the baton. And you shouldn't have to be asked to do it. You should know it, and you should just do it. As a leader of men in that locker room, you should want to do it. As a leader of men in that locker room, you should be checking your supposed leader in Stefanski on it. Yo, listen, Steph. That was 4 weeks. That's the first quarter. Y'all need to be as honest as Cam Ward. We playing like ass. We're ruining Garrett's career. We're ruining Judy's career. We're ruining the young Gravitas' career. Trying to delay the inevitable. Because with the gravitas comes lack of control. Lack of dictation. With the gravitas, you must have developing leadership. And the only one that can be is the nightmare they originally had. This is why they didn't want to take him. This is why they didn't want to take the gravitas. Because the nightmare follows him. The nightmare. But if you have vision, it could be the perfect dream. Back to Langston Hughes, huh? Yeah. I don't know. I told you I was on one. That just came out freestyling, bruh. That's how real and how passionate from the fan, by the fan that I am about this topic, bro. How long you want them to wait? Go ahead. Pass on the gravitas. Go ahead. I want to see Gabriel. I want to see him. Gabriel was 5th in my Heisman choices. 5th. 5th. So go ahead. Puka and Dak. Yeah, Puka went off. But Dak Prescott was remarkable last night. The one thing I want to say is I still think that Green Bay outplayed the Cowboys yesterday because they needed that block extra point to even get to a tie, right? So I think Green Bay was lax. They was real lax. They were efficient, but they were real lax. And it showed on that kick and at the end of the game to close the game. 27-13. So they didn't get in the end zone, but they scored more points. The Jets are too easy for Tua. Too easy for Tua. Josh Allen puts that pressure on Tua. Tua puts that pressure on Jets quarterbacks. No matter who it is. Gary, what's his name? Wilson. Wilson used to get smoked by Miami. Aaron Rodgers got smoked by Miami. And now JFIELDS is getting his first roasting by Miami. Now, he got another game this season. But right now, they at the bottom of the barrel right now, the Jets. And I think they got some major moves to make at the trade deadline. Watch out for Breece Hall. Watch out. I'll be watching out in that secondary. Right now, the secondary is so bad. Letting the run get through like that and letting the passes get past like that, man, everybody would be tradable. Everybody. We be making moves for assets right now. Like, holding on to old visions and old dreams looks far from the truth right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, Puka is off the chain right now, bro. I'm so mad I ain't take him. I had plenty of opportunities to take Puka, but in the previous 2 seasons, I've had Puka, I've had Cooper and Puka. I've had him in the previous 2 or 3 years, and he was always hurt for multiple games. So I got scared. He plays good, and he plays hurt, but he was hurt for multiple games. He didn't produce in a lot of games for me last year. I kind of just scurried away from him. Scatterboo being hurt at the beginning of the season, I kind of was hesitant to grab him, but I had that gut instinct telling me take Scatterboo, because I had watched him in college, and I just didn't know how he was going to do on Daboll's offense, though. Like, JFIELDS has 2 minutes. This game is over, but he's trying to get in the red zone. Let's see. Just outside the red zone. Incomplete pass. Let's go. Fields, 2-step drop back. Waits, throws for the end zone. Garrett Wilson, out of bounds. They say touchdown. Garrett Wilson catches it over the top. Yeah, let's see. See if he got his feet in. He was right on the edge. Yeah, he got it. Yeah, like 3 steps. Yeah, it was moving, but it's a touchdown, bro. Good touchdown for Garrett Wilson. That makes it a little interesting. I don't really think they're going to do anything, but that's what they needed to do. They needed to score a touchdown on that drive. Now you have a 6-point game. Pending they get the extra point. Then they going for 2. Why would they do this? Just take the 1 and it's a 7-point game. JFIELDS gets the 2-point conversion. (21-27), 6-point game. Yeah, they got a touchdown. Garrett Wilson makes it look easy. Good fucking touchdown by Garrett Wilson right there. Like that was hot. Right over the defender. Yeah, he needs stability at the quarterback spot. (65 yards, 1 touchdown. They got a onside kick. They only got 1 timeout. But they're not smart enough to do that. Oh, yes, they are. But they don't get it. So that's the end of the game for the Jets. Yeah, they got the 2-point conversion, too. It was easy, too. They took too long to get started. They took too long to get going, bro. That's my problem with them. Like Drake May is the 3rd most. He put those numbers up being the 3rd most sacked quarterback. CJ Stroud got a lot of sacks this year again, but he's not the top guy anymore. I don't know if that means his line is better. Who leads the league in passing yards after these closeout games right here? Let's go to next gen. Let's go to next gen. Dak Prescott, top of the league in yardage, but not top of the league in rating or touchdown. So that, when they say he's playing on the MVP level, they're looking mostly at yardage. He does lead the league in yardage. He has 3 interceptions as well, a 95 QBR. Matt Stafford is right behind him in yardage, and Daniel Jones, and Justin Herbert, Jordan Love, all over 1,000 yards passing. That's your top 5 in yardage after week 4. Touchdowns, top 5 in touchdowns. Lamar Jackson's 10, Jared Goff 9, Matthew Stafford 8, Caleb Williams 8, Baker Mayfield 8, Aaron Rodgers 8, Jordan Love 8. So they're all tied for 3rd. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From 3rd to 7th is locked up, all tied with 8. Right? And then you get Drake May, Justin Herbert, Patty Mahomes, and Josh Allen with 7. Tua Tags with 7 today. So they up there with touchdowns, but they're not the top guys. Lamar Jackson's still up there leading the league. Jared Goff following closely. And then Lamar only got one interception compared to everybody else. Geno Smith leads the league in interceptions after 4 weeks. Joe Flacco right behind him. Jake Browning right behind him. Brock Purdy, Bo Nix, Trevor Lawrence, and Tua Tagovailoa all have 4 interceptions, followed by Bryce Young, Russell Wilson, and Kyler Murray. Let's do attempts. The most attempts in the league go to Dak Prescott with 166. Joe Flacco with 160. Justin Herbert with 149. Spencer Rattler 146. Bryce Young 144. Those are attempts. Trevor Lawrence 144. Patty Mahomes 142. Baker Mayfield 139. You know what I mean? Top ratings, QBRs. 2 seconds on the clock. This game is over. Jets lose. Took too long to get started. Couldn't stop anything from Tua Tags, so they lost. Now, in 4 weeks this season, Lamar Jackson leads everybody in QBR percentage. That is about efficiency at the QBR. Does it say everything? No, but let's remember, he's already leading to touchdowns, right? 10 thrown. I didn't even count his running touchdowns. 1 interception. QBR 130.5. The next closest QBR is Jared Goff, and it's at 113. Jordan Love tied with Jared Goff at 113. Josh Allen at 109.7. Drake May at 109.4. Sam Darnold at 106.5. Matt Stafford at 106.1. Daniel Jones 103.3. Aaron Rodgers 102.6. Jalen Hurts 101.5, and that ends the top QBR over 100 points right there. Those are the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are the top 10 in QBR. Then after that, 99.6, Marcus Mariota. Carson Wentz, who just played 2 weeks, 98. Mac Jones, 98. Caleb Williams, 97. Tyrod Taylor, 95. Dak Prescott, 95. Baker Mayfield, 95. These are good quarterbacks, but they're not at 100. Patty Mahomes, 94. So when they talk about efficiency on the season, Patty got some work to do, bruh. He got some work to do, and his record states it, 2-2. You know what I mean? Josh Allen record 4-0. He's over 100. You know what I mean? Good for him. But Lamar Jackson is blowing everybody out, bro. Let's talk about completion percentage. Drake May leads the league in completion percentage at 74, followed by Jared Goff, 73. Now, Jared Goff is a good quarterback, isn't he? So if his number is efficient at 73.8 in 4 weeks, why isn't Drake May's number efficient at 74% in 4 weeks? And let's remember, he's the 3rd most sacked quarterback thus far. And he still has the best completion percentage. Dak Prescott, 72.9. Now, I said he was playing on an MVP level. If he's playing on an MVP level with a 95.4 rating, what is Drake May playing on? Dak Prescott playing on an MVP level. 1,119 yards, 6 TDs, 3 interceptions, 95.4 QBR. Drake May, 988, 7 TDs, 2 interceptions, 109.4 QBR. Almost 10 points better than him. No, he's beyond 10. He's like almost 14. He's 14 points better than Dak Prescott. You know what I mean? Not saying Dak Prescott is playing bad, but you can't say Drake May is not playing good. If Jared Goff is playing good, Dak Prescott's playing good, Danny Jones is playing good, Lamar Jackson is playing good, Josh Allen playing good. Those are your top 6 in completion percentage. And they got this thing called expected completion percentage, right? And Caleb Williams was expected to be the top guy with 72.5 completion percentage, right? And Tua Tagovailoa was estimated to be at 70 and expected, right? But they only at 69.3, 62.3 for Caleb Williams. They well under their number. So I like Next Gen. Next Gen tell you a couple of different things. Your completed air yards per pass. Who leads that? Quiet as kept. He hasn't played in 2 weeks. J.J. McCarthy averaging 8 yards a pass. Sam Darnold right behind him, and then Lamar Jackson. Matt Stafford. You know what I mean? They intended air yards. Mariota is trying to pass for more, but it's not. Who's the most aggressive quarterback in the league? The most aggressive quarterback in the league is Baker Mayfield. Then Dak Prescott. Jake Browning is pretty aggressive too, but lack of efficiency throws him out of the challenge. So that leaves Baker Mayfield, Dak Prescott, Justin Herbert. Jaden Daniels is there too, but he's been hurt 2 weeks, so Matt Stafford would replace him. You know what I mean? So those are the most aggressive quarterbacks, and it makes sense. Veteran Baker Mayfield, veteran Dak Prescott, veteran Justin Herbert. You know what I mean? And veteran Matt Stafford. You know what I mean? Cam Ward is pretty aggressive too, but lacks efficiency, has to get it together. So Darren Waller got 2 touchdowns today. Dolphins beat the Jets 27-21. Let's go over there. Box scores since the game is over. Justin Fields 20 for 27, 230, a touchdown, 120 QBR. But he started too late, bro. Then he has 7 rushing attempts for 81 yards and a touchdown. He can run the ball. Garrett Wilson has 6 receptions for 97 yards and a touchdown. But they come up short. They start too late, man. Too damn late. 2 attacks, 17 for 25, 177, 2 touchdowns, 121 QBR. Devin A-Chain, 20 attempts, 99 yards and a touch. Wide receiver on the day for them is Tyreek Hill, 6 for 67, who went out with an injury. And then you got Jalen Waddle, 3 for 48. Dan Waller, 3 for 27 and 2 TDs. He was the magic in the red zone. Micah Fitzpatrick forces a fumble, 2 tackles, 2 tackle assists. Any interceptions? 1 sack for Tyrell Dodson, 1 sack for Razul Douglas, and a forced fumble for Jalen Phillips. Yeah, the Dolphins played good. But according to that team, though, they played good according to that team. You know what I mean? The Jets is, but they got their W. Jets go 0-4. I don't even know what to even say about them. Jake Brown at 8 of 16, pathetic. 8 of 16, 50%, 66 yards, 62 QBR. It's pathetic. 9 touches for Chase Brown for 33 yards. It's pathetic. They gotta do something or just trade everybody, bro. 3 receptions from Jamar Chase, 15 yards. Pathetic. T. Higgins, 2 receptions for 25 yards. Pathetic, bro. Oh my God, bro. No, that is so horrible, bro. 21-3 game. Let's get that up on the main board. That is crazy. All right, what's the time? Right, fresh out of the commercial, 21-3, 6:20 in the third. Browning having a pathetic day. Browning, 4-step drop back, has all day, fires down the middle, makes a play. First down for the tight end there. Iosivas, wide open in the middle of the field. No, he had all day behind that line right there. 9 of 17, 88 yards. Browning, 1-step drop. Chase catches it. Chase looks a little frustrated. Chase gets through the line, gets another first down. Bengals trying to move the ball. Patrick Surtain locking it down out there. In trouble. Flag on the play. They got a holding. 4:35 in the third. So what up, Sir Charles, man? It's just us, man. We rocking, though. That's how Mondays go. You already know. BALDSC, man. Doubleheader. Jets take the L. Looks like the Bengals going to take the other L. Like the Bengals going to take the other L. Welcome to BALDSC. Banging Aces live and direct. Browning in trouble and he's sacked. Broncos devious. Benito gets him. Nick Benito doesn't play no games. 4th sack of the year for Benito. Too easy. 5-man rush. Nope. 4-man rush. And a spy. 2nd and 27. Browning in the shotgun. Browning looking a little shaky. Throws a screen. Chase weaves the first tackle and gets taken down. Henderson on the sideline. Bengals went all off season, taking forever to sign Trey Hendrickson. They finally signed him, and all hell breaks loose in week 1. Crazy. Browning in trouble again. Browning trying to delay. Browning gets out the pocket. Browning throws it away. 4th and 17. It's too easy. Browning is not ready for the magic, bro. Not ready for the magic. Browning not ready for the magic. We got the 49ers versus the Bucks moving to the 4:25, and the Patriots versus the Saints moving up to 1 p.m. next for week 6. A much needed change, huh? A much needed change. The Bucks 49ers game would be a way better game. Raiders wide receiver Henry Ruggs III is set to have a tryout with the Giants on Wednesday. Fresh out of jail. Is he still in shape? Can he do it? Just a reminder of who Henry Ruggs is. He was the one racing that caused the accident that somebody passed away in, and then he went to jail for the Raiders probably 3 years ago. Well, he served his time. GM Joe Sheen is exploring all options after losing Malik Nabers to a torn ACL. Now, what did I say yesterday, Sir Charles? Didn't I say they can't drag their feet? They need to go get that boy a number 1, or they setting him up to fail? And what Basie say? He said, "Oh, we got Cam Scatterboo and him." Like that. What does that mean? Is he not a quarterback like everybody else? Does he not need a target like everybody else, bruh? Henry Ruggs was a top draft pick and a good receiver, a strong, big receiver, right? If he's in shape, I ain't gonna say we can't say what he is. He can't be a number 1 right away again and all of that, but I'm not gonna say what he is. It just that could be a good GM move. But you see the desperation. They don't care about jail no more. They don't care about and Mr. Ruggs, you pay your debt to society. Hey, you should have opportunity. That's how I feel, right? But you see, they talk so much trash and they jump on you and they try to bury you and they try to, oh yeah, and then you keep your name out of the media. You go do your time, and things come full circle, right? 180, perfect balance for 360, right? So things come full circle, and look, right back. The league wants you. If you got talent, you got attributes, the league is going to want you. The league is going to take you. So congratulations to Henry Ruggs, but Joe Sheen, I see your desperation, buddy. You ain't got the wool over my eyes, buddy. This is save my job time, save coach time, because y'all linked together. And if it was up to me, I would have chucked y'all both last season. But y'all still there. And the Mariners come out today, telling the world, Giants and the Mariners come out today, release a press release that John Mara is battling cancer. So salute to John Mara. Good luck in your battle against cancer. So things probably just been getting a little weird for the Maras over there, right? So Joe Sheen and Dave will getting away with a little murder. Let's see how long the Maras want to take that. They're a family, so John Mara's sick. The Maras will step in and make the right choice. I think they're a little delayed because they're preoccupied, and I think their coach knows it, and I think their GM knows it. So it's a good look to look at Mr. Ruggs, but you're not pulling the wool over my eyes, buddy. No. This is save my job time. And if you don't make this move, y'all all gonna be gone. Because if y'all run Dart in the next 5 weeks, if Dart end up ruined, it's gonna be all on you guys, man. Bo Nick 6-0 at home. Looks like he's gonna be 7-0. Troy Franklin, let's go. I need you to score a touchdown, Mr. Franklin. Man, this game is so close. Broncos defense is keeping this game so close in my one league. We down to a point apiece. My lead, but a point apiece, bro. And then I lost to BALDSC, which I knew yesterday it was gonna happen. I knew that yesterday. Who's that? Is that BALDSC? Yes, that's BALDSC.
So it's nice when you talk about me winning. I like it. I come on right when you're talking good about me.
Z2, what's going on, man? What's going on, Base?
Chillin', man. Just got home from bowling.
I'm honest here, man. I call it like it is. We called it yesterday. I knew it yesterday. You knew it yesterday too. Bo Nix looks good.
Yes, I did, but it's got to come to fruition first. He did it in the first quarter.
Once he scored the touchdown, once he ran the touchdown in, I was like, oh damn, that's it right there. Like, and then there was just all the air yards after it.
They had the jet game on in the alley, so they had the jet game on in the alley, so I didn't see none of that.
Okay.
I found out when I walked in the door.
And in my other league, I'm down to a 1 point game. Like, I'm trying to get a W.
He put 35 on another one, but choose something bad. Nigga say he's already up 700.
What's that in DFS plays? Jeez.
Oh my god.
Bengals look pathetic, man.
Yeah, it's definitely time for them to go get a quarterback.
They waited too damn long, if you ask me. But they could be 3-1 with this win if they would have got a win today. They messed up. But
they're just 2-2. So
yeah.
Go get a quarterback this week. So by not next week, but the week after, he knows your offense.
You just missed it. I just finished reading that Joe Sheen and the Giants are working out Henry Ruggs, fresh out of jail. since the Malik Nabers torn ACL. Wasn't he a top draft pick? That
He
wide
sure
receiver,
was.
Henry Ruggs.
He
Yeah.
sure was.
So that's gonna be pretty interesting. Like, if he's in shape, they might as well just sign him off GP. Just sign him off GP if he in shape. I don't know how much shape he could have stayed in, but never know.
Sorry, I had to mute people out here. You know
You're
what I mean?
fine. You're fine.
Gotta mute these guys. They don't know how to act. One talking about betting, the other one talking about chips.
It sounds like they're your sons.
Yep.
Oh, the sad news for me today was Bucky Irvin is dealing with undisclosed injury and is waiting at MRI. Oh, that's so hard on me.
I woke up to Malik Nabers done for the season. Talk about hard. I'm broken.
I knew that yesterday.
Come on.
Man.
Listen, I'll trade you a runner if you trade me a receiver.
How you feel about Ashton Genty going back to his Michael Myers stance? It was effective. He changed his stance to the straight up stance, the Michael Myers stance that he did in college, where he don't lean over, and what happens is you can't tell which way he gonna run with the ball until the quarterback turn around with it, and he was effective yesterday. Like, he went off 3 TDs, like 140 something, like, yeah, you should have been doing that from day one, but I'm guessing the coaches told him he has to bend down back there when he get in the stands. He stood stand straight up now, like he a quarterback. He's standing straight up in the backfield like he a quarterback. This shit.
Yo, the Broncos, they should be winning by like 7 touchdowns by now, as bad as the Bengals look.
Yeah.
It's real bad, bro.
True. Bo Nix goes for it. Oh, come on, Troy. You got to catch that.
Uh-huh.
Come on, Troy. You got to catch that, bro. No flag. Troy Franklin drops a beautiful pass, dropped in the basket between 2 defenders. Oh, my goodness. He just misread it. Like,
no.
Oh, it was about to be right in his hands. What the hell happened?
He heard them footsteps, got nervous.
Hell yeah. He didn't even put his hands out. Like, oh, man. I needed that.
RJ Harvey having a night, huh? I'm glad I held on.
That's who they used today, RJ Harvey?
Yeah. Bo Nix, 291, 1-1. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Come on, who did he throw the touchdown to?
Empty backfield. Cortland Sutton.
We'll get you points.
Yep. 200 and that might be 300 yards right there. That might give me the bonus.
Definitely.
Bro, in the double quarterback league that I'm in, I scored over 300 points, bro.
Wow.
Wow. Jordan Love had 80.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield had 60. One of my runners, Ibuka, everybody went. I scored 300 points. I ain't never scored 300. I'm gonna take a screenshot, send it to you. It's crazy.
Oh, bananas.
That's bananas, bro. I ain't never did that before. I mean, like I had the perfect storm on that team for real, and it was double quarterback. I had Baker Mayfield 63, Jordan Love 85, Josh Jacobs 31, Jameer Gibbs 17, Drake London 30, Ibuka 28, and then Henry 11, Pearsall 8. My kicker had 6. Oh, my defense had 36. I had Detroit. And I had Penix on the bench, who would have been better than Baker by 1 point. Ooh, and Judkins, and Henderson, and Keenan. Man, I have this whole team, right? This monster squad, and I am only now gonna be 2-2. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, because if you scoring all of that with them, then the other guys on the other weeks was having good weeks too. And what was they scoring? Did anybody
Yeah,
else?
like look, this guy right here, he had Matt Stafford 86,
Wow.
Mariota 41. He had Robinson 32. Then he got Chase Brown right now going. He got 7. Jennings 6, McConkey 2, Fanning 4, Brees Hall 16. The Bucks defense 26, and the kicker had 8. So he scored 232. I just scored 319.
Crazy.
I had a screenshot that.
Yeah, I had the most in Uncle Mark's league this week. I was like, all right, that's how my team could look. All right, we gotta get better.
Yeah.
They go the games of the night.
Yeah, this is Monday Night Football, and it's a double. Not normally there's only one, but this is the second week this year they had a double header. So maybe they trying something. I don't know.
They did it last year too, back to back week.
They did. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like
Next
those
week
2
starts
weeks
the bye
right
week.
before the bye. Right before the bye, they do it.
Yep.
First down. Chase Brown is looking bad this season, bro.
Well, I mean, he got no offense, bro. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, the whole Bengals is looking bad. It's not his fault, man. He's dealing with 8 in the box. Nobody respects the quarterback at all. You know what I mean? I don't want the Broncos to get caught slipping and T. Higgins to make no big catch. I'll be mad as fuck, bro. Tight defense. He gets nothing.
Oh, wow. Incomplete pass. Chase. No. Next week starts the buys. All the Packers on buys. Like, oh. Oh, I'm losing. I need a completion. I got a hope for a quarter. I need a completion to my boy. Oh, and they got a sack. No. I got the guy I'm playing Daniel in that other league, and he got the Denver defense.
Oh.
We got a mad close game. It's 138-50 and 138-90, and he winning.
Who do you got going?
I got Sutton going. Who did his thing today, but
he might
his
not come back
defense
out, bro. They're winning by
I
so much.
know, bro. And with him with the defense, with the sacks and all that, I need them to score against them. I need them to do something, bro. At least travel down one time or something, because he's been giving up too many sacks, man. Oh, man, Brown.
Their offensive line is so bad, bro. So bad. This poor kid got no time. And that's just a testament to how good Joe Burrow really is, bro. Because he don't be having no time back there, and he still be having 300-yard games and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Where you going?
he only completed 2 full seasons. The rest of the seasons he been hurt, bro. Like he only had 2 hurtless seasons, bro.
Come on, Bo Nix for another. How many more yards do I need,
bro?
I need more points, bro. Nah, like when you think about it, you know this whole thing is based in points at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm tied with somebody, I need to have more points for. You know what I mean? Right now I'm at 206. He got 55.
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah, he got 55 points this week. Isn't that the best this week? Nah.
Yeah, that's his best. The best is Dak Prescott. Love and Dak Prescott.
Mayfield had 52. Stafford has 72.
Prescott. Yeah. So even Stafford is higher than Prescott. Prescott only has 70.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, I need more. He got to eat.
You can do more.
You got to eat.
Can do more.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's at. It's that kind of week. Everybody went off. Let me see.
You
right
said
now,
it,
I got 206.
Week 4, everybody start to step up.
See, there's somebody I would have lost to still. I would have lost to Wake and Bake. So I would have lost to Jimmy, bro. So I need at least 5 more points so I can say I'm the highest scorer on the week.
Oh, yeah.
And then, again, in Uncle Mark's league, I'm winning 205 to 185. T. Higgins got 7. No, 4. He got 4. I need him to stay right there. What was it?
Special K.
What?
Cereal?
Special K. Gotta add sugar to Special K. That's like cornflakes, Special K. Mm-hmm. Right? Remember that shit? That shit's like cornflakes. You gotta add some sugar. Yeah. They still kicking. 40 years later. Dobbins. Oh, he's got room.
How about Tyreek Hill injury, bro? You seen his leg turned in, bro?
Nah.
That shit was nasty, bro.
I'm glad I didn't see it, bro. I saw the replay and them, showing him getting carted off the field and all that, because that's the game they had on in the alley. But I didn't see what happened. I wind up finding out it was Tyreek when they were driving him away and him smiling and shit. So, season over. Somebody else lost another big player.
Mm-hmm.
This was injury week, boy.
He was playing good in the game, too. He was looking like he was seeking his touchdown, and I would have put him over the mark. But he had like 8 receptions. It was wild. But Darren Waller.
Oh, yeah. I was hoping nobody saw. As he's on Monday Night Football.
Well, he looked good, though. He looked ready.
Yeah, I drafted him, bro. It's my guy.
Oh, goodness. Did you?
I drafted him, bro, like this season. So y'all got to stay away from my guy, bro.
He wasn't ready for you in the beginning.
Nah, I needed to get people that was. Kyle Pitts did his thing this week, finally. And I went and got in the other league, I got Goddard and Andrews. So
It's my boy? No.
good night, brother.
Come on, bro. Pass the ball to Sutton and Franklin, bro. First down, 8:50 on the clock in the fourth quarter. Broncos steady 21-3 lead. Bengals just taking the lashing. Defense not making any big plays. Letting Bo Nix just step.
Word. Damn, that extra hit him trying to hurt my guy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now he got a break for a touchdown.
High form, Bo Nix, handoff. Who's that, Harvey? First down? No,
Dobbins.
That's Dobbins. First down, big time run. Yeah, coach on the hot seat, man.
Wow. How he didn't build this team in the offseason? How you didn't come into the season prepared, bro?
They didn't.
They didn't get no help on defense. No help on the offensive line. What were y'all thinking, bro?
Was they going to pay Hendrickson? And they did. So they didn't really.
Come on, man. There's dudes in free agency.
Oh, wow. Dobbins. Chomp.
Oh, yeah.
He running like that, bro.
That's in what league is that? That is. Oh, you didn't know? I'm getting destroyed over there, but I need more points anyway, just in case. I might be able to creep my way back into something. He's got 11. Big night.
Oh, you got him playing too.
Yeah, he got 100 yards on the ground. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, the scoring in this league, man, it's so standard.
No way to make it up, right? Make up a bad game or inactive. There's no way to make it up.
Yeah, that hurts you bad. Especially against a player of my caliber to make that kind of mistake. Cost you a trip, you know what I mean? Because, like, for real, like, you put in... well, it wouldn't have mattered.
Nobody, yeah.
Yeah.
After
it was just a bad week that way.
After Bo Nix did what he did, it was nothing I could have did.
Franklin having a good night, though. Almost double digits.
Yeah, if he would have scored, then it would be a little different. But
well, yeah, he needs a score. And
maybe it's coming here. Let's see. Throw it to Franklin. Nope. Easy touchdown.
RJ Harvey.
RJ Harvey.
The rookie looking good. That's my guy.
Where you got him at? In the league.
Nah, in this league, where I'm winning. And now I would have beat everybody in the league. That makes me happy. Bro, let's look at this. On my bench, Javonte Williams, 19. RJ Harvey, 17. Dak Prescott, 70. Jaxson Dart, 30. It's crazy, bro. I got to figure out ways to... You know what? I got to make a trade. I need a wide receiver, man. I need a wide receiver bad. I got to go look at the league.
Sad part is I do too.
Oh, he just lost Tyreek Hill, so he ain't giving up nobody. Okay.
I do too.
Jimmy got.
Because I got injuries.
Yeah.
Pearsall hurt. Higgins, nothing. Travis Hunter, nothing. You know what I mean? The really nothing. Like, so I need a guy too.
He got no room for nobody either. All right, what these two guys got? Ooh.
Wow. I'm really surprised that Brian Moose team, like, they was doing so bad in the beginning. He done made some nice moves and they done did their thing.
Who?
Moose.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Moose got a strong team. He's hurting with Jamar Chase.
Mm-hmm.
But Metcalf make up for that.
Yeah, and all them running backs gonna be making number one running back. Krishan Jenkins, J.K. Dobbins, Cookie Monster. He failed with Hubbard this week, but he still won, so it don't matter.
Yep.
He need a wide receiver too. He got one on. He ain't gonna give up nobody.
Yeah. Nope.
He need wide receiver to play too. $28-3, bro. Broncos D is locked down, bro.
I mean, I do have Ibuka and Pickens.
That's great. Great too.
And McMillan. So that could hold me over.
Hell yeah.
But here come the bye weeks and shit.
Yeah, that's what hurt you. 5 weeks. It's gonna leave you short. Yeah, that's what's gonna fuck with me right now. I've been anticipating it though. I got a slot. But I don't have two. So that's the thing right there. Everybody got lost in this league. I like that.
Nobody's undefeated.
No, I took a L last week.
Cool. Let's look at Uncle Mark League. No Limit Soldier undefeated still, and you still undefeated in Uncle Mark's league.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting off good this year. I normally start off like shit, so it's scary to me to start off this good. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Scary. I normally start off getting my ass kicked, so I got used to that. And then I fight my way back. You heard about Odell gonna make his appearance?
Yeah. I didn't
Somebody
know.
need wide receiver help. It would be good to see him reunite in New York. They could use a veteran in the locker room to teach. There's a lot of young help over there that they could get up to speed with somebody like Odell. I think they'll get up to speed a lot quicker. No, not T. Higgins.
Damn, McConkey, man. McConkey fucked me in this league, man. All y'all do is punt, punt, punt. I can't win by doing that, bro. Like, we can't do nothing with them. They're just good. Benito harassing them. And then PS2 over the top. Like, you ain't getting nothing over here, buddy. Did you think Love mismanaged the last drive last night, time-wise?
Yes.
You did,
I don't
right?
think it was love. It's not love.
He got to get back
Not
and spike
on
that
love,
ball,
bro.
man. Like, and he didn't.
Yeah, but you know what? Bro, he's got a guy in his ear. As soon as the play ends, there's somebody in his ear. You understand? Like everybody act like it's on the player. It's not on the player. They get told what to do. He's not at the level where he's dictating anything.
Yeah, you've been in the game.
So I think Green Bay
came
on
up
a
behind
whole.
the vet. You supposed to know that the time is you're time aware. Like, you gotta be time aware. You know what I mean? And,
I think Green Bay on a whole mismanaged the end of that game and played for a field goal, played for a tie. They played for a tie. That was crazy to me.
Yeah, it was for me too. Like, you gotta try and win that game. And even if you lose,
would think.
Like, even if you lose it, you try to win that game, man. Like, but I guess a loss would have been detrimental. in a tie, but a tie is knowing not a win, not a loss. So it's the same thing to me. Like, I know they got exposed last night. Both defenses, though, they gave up over 400 total yards, and both those defenses sucked last night, bro. Like,
yes. It just shows Dak Prescott could play against good defenses, and Green Bay wasn't as good as everybody thought, even though they're good. You know, against mediocre teams, they're going to come in and whip your ass. Against tough teams, they're going to have a tough time. And that's what it showed me. They're not as stout. You know what I mean?
Lions are a tough team. They beat them up.
Yeah, the Lions.
I don't know, man, what happened in that game. I guess they focused too much on, because it was like, I get it. I think that Micah Parsons saved the game, like, because Dak was about to go get it. Like, you know what I mean? He was playing to win, and they gave him the sack, mind you, too. A 0-yard sack. I was like, oh, that was some bull crap. But Dak and Prescott, he's like, they did that for y'all. They did that for y'all. Something to talk about. But yeah, man, he came right around the edge. And he was like, no, he knew Dak was going to try to run. He came and tripped him, like, from the back. Like, that was a game-saving play, boy, because Dak going in there, that's the game.
Word.
Jerry was gloating last night, boy, to the media and everything.
Really? I mean, they wind up tying, like.
Right, but he basically felt like he felt justified for the trade and everything. Like, you know what I mean? Micah didn't really hurt him. He didn't sack them a lot.
He didn't do shit. Yo, do you know that they gave him a sack?
Yes, that's what I said. Yeah, they gave it to him,
but
on
it was bullshit because he ran for a yard. He ran for a yard.
Yeah, they didn't give it to him though. They didn't give him a yard.
How crazy was that? I know. Yeah. But we were watching it, bro, talking about it as it was happening.
He fell forward. He did fall forward. They didn't give it to him though. That's what Dak was saying in the press conference. He said they did that. They gave that to him for y'all, so y'all can have a story purpose. Because he when they told him in the press conference, he's like, 100%. What? Like, they did that for y'all. I was like, yo. He's like, it's all right. It's all right, though. It's all right. $149 on the clock. I'm going to lose it in this damn game by like 0.4. Like nailing the clock out. This game is over. Keep taking over. Dallas has the best offense, rated offense, and the worst rated defense. That shit crazy. They averaging 400 yards a game though. Offensive wise, 404.3.
Word.
I thought they was gonna lose some yesterday, but Pickens said nope. Oh, who get the Hemi Award on the week in your opinion? Let me put this.
The what?
The Hemi. It was Hemi Awards. It's up there. Dak Prescott, DK Metcalf, Jaxson Dart, or Puka Nacua.
Puka.
Puka went off.
Puka is unreal,
off,
bro. Bro, I promise you, if we was drafting today, I would take Puka Nacua with my first round.
First round pick, right? Everybody had a chance to take him, and I just looked past him. You know, I've had him 2-3 years in a row, and he plays good, but he's injured for multiple games. Not this season, boy. He started off the season on fire and had me regretting it. Like, damn, I should have took him. He just gets heavy targets, his volumes, his yardage, all of it. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, Puka. The Hemi Award for the week 4.
It was good today, man.
They saying the Bears is interested in Kamara. I don't know. How you think that would look?
The Bears?
Yeah. You think Kamara's better than Swift, or Swift's better than Kamara?
About the same.
They're about the same. Okay. Taking over. All right, man.
All right, brother. Have yourself a good evening.
You too, bro.
Sorry, man. Maybe next time, man. Maybe next time.
Go ahead, talk your shit. We got one. We got a rematch in like 3-4 weeks. I'll be ready.
I'm sure. Me too. All right, brother.
All right, salute.
Salute.
Macy is funny. That's how it be, though, man. Can't let it break you. Can't let it break you. Gotta learn what you would have did different, and you gotta live with the results, man. And that's just how it is. Let's get back to I would break down the top passers. Let's go down to top rushers after week 4. Johnny T still leading the pack in yardage. Second in attempts, second to Josh Jacobs. 80 attempts for Josh Jacobs, 77 for Johnny T. Johnny T has well over 175 more rushing yards than him, though, than Josh Jacobs. So he leads the pack. James Cookie, monster, comes in second with 401, 75 touches. Averaging 5.3 a carry. Johnny T, 5.4. Travis Etienne, close to 400 yards, 394 on 65 touches. It's averaging 6.1 a carry. That's really amazing. He just not breaking the end zone like everybody else. James Cook, 5 touchdowns, leads the pack. Jahmyr Gibbs, 4. Javonte Williams, 4. Josh Jacobs, 4. Derrick Henry, 3. David Montgomery, 3. Johnny T, 3. Kenneth Walker, 3. Saquon Barkley, 3. Kenneth Gainwell, 3. So, saying Saquon Barkley hasn't been running the ball well. He only has 237 yards in 4 games. That's 3.1 a carry. But he get in the red zone. He's running for touchdowns. 3 and 4 weeks. We'll see if he turns up a little more after the first quarter is gone or the season is over with.
We headed to week 5. Cincinnati Bengals better do something, and they better do it ASAP. This was a chance to be tied for the top of the North after not starting with wins. They was 2-1 with a division win on their card already. The only one with a division win on their card. So they had a chance to have a chance. They need to get somebody in the building. So even if you're gonna run Browning, that person is learning the playbook and getting accustomed to where Chase likes the ball thrown, where T. Higgins likes the ball thrown, and so on. That's why they should have been in the building 2 weeks ago, so that you could have just said, all right, Browning, we tried you for 3 weeks. Week 5, you bring in the next guy who's already ready and accustomed. Now you're going to go out and get somebody who has to be ready tomorrow, and then you're going to ask them to come get into your playbook and be ready for next week. It's impossible. It's impossible. You're going to have to sit another week and watch Browning for another week with a 2-2 record. And then what? Now you get a losing season, 2-3, and then it's going to be, panic time? No, panic time was 2 weeks ago. This loss solidifies it, and the Bengals got to get their shit together. Taylor, you better force them to get it together because your job is on the line for it. Bo Nix, 29 of 42 today, 326, 2 touchdowns and an interception, 105 QBR. Bo Nix passed for 326 yards today, bro. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, bro. Jake Browning only passed for 125. No touchdowns. No interceptions, but no touchdowns. How many times did he get sacked today? Bengals. How many times did he get sacked today? Three times. Got sacked 3 times, no interceptions. Okay. But abysmal day. With that said, I'm gonna bring this show to an end, y'all, man. Salute Sir Charles, salute Z2 Motorsport for coming in, Basie for coming in, everybody that put their head in, man. Yeah, we got the Broncos winning today and Miami winning today. The doubleheader is over. Tomorrow should be the Shits and Giggles show, but stay tuned. And we still have to say who won the picks for the week, for week 4. We could do that tomorrow. Actually, we need to tally all the picks for the first 4 weeks and see who's leading through the first 4 weeks. Sir Charles, salute. Banging Aces live and direct. Sports commentary, BALDSC. Episode 17. JFIELDS versus Tua Tags. Rivalry KO game. Tua Tags KOs. JFIELDS and the Jets, but not before losing Tyreek Hill to possibly a season-ending injury, most likely a season-ending injury. Get well, Tyreek Hill. You said you was miserable. Now you get to sit down and see what they're going to come and do with you. Mike Brown may have brought himself another week with the W. We'll see what happens. I don't know. That's not his name, though. Hold on. Mike McDaniels, right? That's his name. I called him Mike Brown, like I'm talking about the Knicks right here. Yeah, Mike McDaniels. So, in the game, Tyreek Hill suffered a left leg injury, carted off the field. against the Jets. That was real sad. I think he's definitely on the hot seat, but he may have saved himself another week with that W. But we'll see. Because with Tyreek hurt, what can he do as we go into stronger competition? What can he really do? We'll see though. Till next time, y'all know what time it is. I know what time it is. Until next time, I'm gonna get on out of here. Thank y'all for coming in. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe, and share it. And everybody who's watching this on the replay, make your comments, man. Comment on what you don't like. Comment on what you don't like. What I said. I said a lot of things today, right? Don't just steal it and go to your own joint. Comment, and then we can set it up. You know what I mean? Y'all already know how I feel about Cleveland. Release the gravitas or Gabriel, whatever. But Flacco, we shouldn't see a snap from Flacco. Not one bit. I'm your host, Bang Rooster Tribe. Salute to y'all. And until next time, I'm going to get out of here, man. This is BALDSC. Y'all know. Bang! Salute.